Okay, we're gonna start by recapping yesterday's trade ideas. Yesterday, I went short around here, down to here. Very little, right? I had this area where I was interested. I even marked my take profit things, but it took a very long time. I got out here. I stopped trading when this popped up. I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be choppy. And then I missed this move. Yeah, this is a nice move. Well, I missed it not because I couldn't even if I was sitting here, I would still miss it because I ran out of buying power. So yesterday I went over the fact that I'm gonna be trading shares of ETFs of Tesla, bull and bear ETFs, which instead of buying put options, I could just buy TS, what is it called? TSLQ or TSLL for bull directions. So yeah, yesterday was a nice move. It was like one of those things that it was well read. Just the morning pop off, I was like, this right here, that kind of like spooked me, but then it became kind of like a no touch entry. But if it closed anywhere here, then I would be like, okay, maybe it's something bullish. But the market's always right, always right. Um, the the goal is to agree with the market. Agree with the market and manage risk. That's all we can do. All we can do is agree with the market and manage risk. So if the market's saying, look, I'm gonna start trending up, agree with it. Like, okay, I will agree with you and try you out, but I'm gonna protect myself by managing my risk. That's all. I'm not here to predict what the market should do, what the market. Um, I can't force the market to do anything unless I have, over billions of dollars. I'm here to ride the wave of the market. The market is just a bunch of people having opinions, so you have to agree with the strongest opinion, meaning the opinion that has more money behind it. Even if the opinion, even if the person's behind the opinion is dumb, hey, they have the money, they're gonna make the move happen. They shape what the chart looks like, and is it manipulated? I mean, it kind of could be, So now we're here. We gap down a little bit. Let me see. We gap down a bit. I'm gonna mark all my bottom zones. Just like that. And we are near the bottom of the wick of yesterday's daily candle. We gotta qualify the daily, which is wedging. We gotta qualify yesterday's candle, which was bearish, and then it kind of recovered a good amount, right? It recovered a good amount, but it didn't really form a base. So that tells me this wick, yesterday's wick, is weak. It is weak. I gotta qualify the pre-market. I mean, the aftermarket was just flat. The pre-market is trending down. Very clean, not clean, but it's doing it. It's doing its thing. Let's see if I can connect. I'll just connect these two. But overall, it is trending down. And then this last one was just very sharp. Will it change direction? Excuse me. I just woke up. We're here to find out. And we have this nice liquidity that it could just dip in here and take off. The range of the daily candle is kind of small, you know. It's not super small like this. It's okay. It's got a large wick in the bottom, which to me is a sign of, hey, you.
It's 8 o'clock.
They like to buy it. They like to buy that area. We might move up, like what happened here. They bought it up. It started here and went back up. So, you know, it was red and then a nice recovery. So the ending of yesterday was strong, but pre-market made it weak again, um, to the point where it crossed the lowest of yesterday, giving me more a bearish signal. And this could be a pre-market trend bounce, and the touch of this trend could be very likely. Like it touched this, it touched this, time to touch this again. It looks right for that to touch this again. It's wedging. So it tells me try that. Market is telling me try this. And I say I'll try it, but with some risk management. So because we're doing a bearish move, we're gonna do TSLQ. The price is $20.99. Where we plug it in right here, $20.99, or just put round up 21. So the max I can take is 104 shares. It would want me to take 156, but my cap is 104. We'll go to turbo and we'll remove this. We'll manually stop out. Okay. Unless I want to do the, let me see. look something like this. Yeah. Like if it's perfectly how I wanted it to. Now, does the market want this? Hopefully, it wants me to do this. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. So the market wants to go lower. That's what I'm seeing. That's where the probability is. Closing the gap, it did that yesterday quickly. Right, but closing below, it could be also a momentum type move. Just blowing through this. I'm gonna change that color to pink for pre-market. So it can bounce here or just blow through this. Or just blow, right? Roll right through it. Or it could do the retest. Blow, retest, boom. Back down. Or it could just chop around until some structure, like trend structure pivots, but that's usually after the 5 minute. That's after the 5 minute opening range. So first is a bounce, for a better entry, or in this case, a rejection for a better entry. I need to write that down because I need to memorize those things. First is momentum. No, first is a bounce or rejection for better entry. Then it's break, Momo break. Then it's break and retest. Then it's a 5 minute open range. Then it's a structural. Structural pivots, trend, trade, which includes fails to continue. Okay, so it's definitely an order of things happening, and I see the potential. I can mark it out just so that I'm ready. I'm gonna mark it out. This is 3 around there. Look, that also adds up to reaching that target. Can I go below it? That's also possible. It's possible. Now it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. I'm just gonna stick to my size, and the most I can lose in this situation according to my calculator, is $14. What I can make is 3 times this, which is like 45 maybe. If I were to hold it all the way, it's possible to make 80, maybe 120, maybe. But that's if I, no, not 120. No, the most is yeah, 120. It is possible. Okay, I think I need to start using the restroom. Anybody checking out the live? I was watching this one, but nothing there. Nobody watching the live. It's okay. It's okay. Today we have core PPI, Producer Price Index. Producers are spending a little bit more. Not really. It's dropping. It's just in line. It's not really. Year over year, yeah, dropped. Mixed, you know. I check it. The unemployment rate. Unemployment, let's see. Yeah, they haven't given us February numbers. Why? Oh, they gotta give it to us in March. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Definitely was trending up. And then now we're missing data. Like, come on, Trump. What's up with the Trump administration? Right now, I'm just waiting for more information to come in. That's all we're doing. I don't get the final every minute in the pre-market up to the 8:30 the opening. In my case, the 8:30 is the opening. Is information, vital information for my decision. It might violate my technical setup, my idea, and the market might believe something else. It could completely go over to the 0% line, and let's say if it were to go all the way up here, then now it's all of a sudden bullish. But the pre-market is bearish right now. Combined with the bearish candle yesterday, that closed strong, but the pre-market undid that strong close. So let me go rush. Te llamaron.
It's 8:15.
Pero pues, ¿a qué hora va a llegar? Oh, ¿cómo se va a llegar a tu casa? Pues sí hay mucho, pero pues solamente que pues está muy grande la caja que vas a mandar o para entre las dos pagar, ¿no? Pues yo aquí tengo una, la recogí el miércoles. No, pues sí, no, no muy grande, casi como la que te di la otra vez, más chica. Bueno, no, yo pienso que como la 1:30. Como ando, como que no estoy en la casa. ¿Qué te iba a decir? ¿Y a qué hora se van a ir los norteños? Ah, caramba, ya van volando. No, ayer todo el día me la pasé mal. Ah, pues que nomás que Luis también me llevó, ya ves, ándale, vamos, vamos, me llevó pues para el gimnasio, todos modos, ya en la tarde. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿Dónde, qué quieres que haga con fuerzas y nada? Ya nomás quiero que me pase. No, pues voy a mandarlos ahí te traigo.
Alright, we are back. Getting more information. We got 12, 11 minutes left. Let me put up my disclaimer. Where is that? Right here. This is my disclaimer right here. This content is provided for education and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, broker, investment professional. Nothing represented in this stream constitutes investment advice, a recommendation, or a solicitation to buy or sell any security or financial instrument. Trading and investing involves substantial risk, including the possible loss of capital. All trades shown are my personal decisions and are not suitable for any investors. You are solely responsible for your own financial decisions. No guarantees are made regarding accuracy, completeness, or future performance. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Okay, guys. This is just for entertainment purposes. Alright? Don't get it twisted. disclaimer. I already signed in. Yes, I did. Just in case, I'll have this one ready. I think it's good to review, some important slides, behavior loops, disclaimer. So, gotta remember about preparation, sleep. Remember risk, EV, goal, psychology. Slow everything down to proper behavior. Want to be proper behavior. Behave here. Don't fight the math. So. Respect the math. Respect the math. And by math, I mean the statistics, the probabilities, all that stuff, expected value, reason to trade or not to trade. Evaluate the room to move. So, it's gone down here. You can undo this, definitely. The pre-market pattern gives me ideas that it's bearish. It could definitely spook me out, get me out. If it's a break, I gotta realize the price, the 402, it's 403. That's the price. If I see it, I'm gonna try to be at that price. Entry setup, I figured that out. Confidence and stop type. Confluence, I don't know what conf, I don't know, confluence maybe. Bankroll management, that's the math. That's part of the math. That's also math. Bankroll management is also math. Eye on stop out price, and that's something I gotta be in. And then once I'm in, hold through the noise, re-enter if there's a spot to re-enter. Nothing fail to continue. Nothing. Note. So as a verb, no, fail to continue. Reverse entry / different unfolding entry setup. That's part of our sequence of events that's possible. And no touch profit taking, no touch entries. No touch. So no touch entries are part of my setup as well. Can't forget that. This is kind of like the sequence. Momentum, multi-candle momentum, or single candle, multi-candle momentum retest, multi-candle momentum retest, candle close, multi-candle liquidity grab, retest the liquidity zone, and candle close, multi-pivot, retrending entry. Good habits, stay through the entire trading session, which is up for me to like 9:30. Remember, after entry, commitment to hold through chaos. This is positive. Missing out is part of the strategy. Do nothing by default. Patience. Take only pre-qualified actions. Statistically expected outcomes. Loss is just neutral data. This creates confidence. Confidence reinforces. Increases. Confidence increases. What? Confidence reinforces and it increases, which increases my likelihood of being selective. and knowing that missing out is there's a negative, the one that you don't want, you want to avoid, and these are just kind of like ideal entry patterns. Now we gotta go more into like in baseball. Improvement, very specific. In trading, it means deliberate experiencing and feeling the execution, correct behavior with proven approach, very specific in practice that has been mathematically and scientifically proven to be profitable, which provides confidence to use it before it counts. Zero improvisation. So I would put this in italics. I again. This is something I would just say to myself, but remember this before going with it. These are kind of my rules. I stick to 0.5% risk. We have 4 minutes left. Listen, this again, the sequence of entries: break retest, straightforward, 5-minute Momo, trend break, liquidity graph, Momo no touch, pre-market high-low Momo entry, intraday trend structure, pre-market trend bounce instead of break, failing to continue multiple times, try the other direction. Yes, I see that constantly. List of other trading opportunities, that's more for like later. Mistakes I will erase. Well, that's if I use dealt options. Doubting the technicals, trust the probabilities, take profit, don't be greedy. You are still right, so hold and get in on time. Get in on time. Breathing rooms also, give it some breathing room. Get in on time by not thinking, let your system do the work. You are just an assistant. My brain generates candidate mental events. No invalidation before entry. Correct trades frequently feel uncomfortable. Process adherence. Track execution error. Intrusive thoughts, there's many of those. Realization, thoughts are predictions, not facts. Urgency is not accuracy. Discomfort is not danger. Desire to act is not statistical edge. Is this thought part of my training model? Prevent behavioral reaction. Goal is behavioral stability. Following the professional path is super self-respect and something to pat yourself for, and it's mathematically required for expected value, positive expected value. Here you can see some previous types of candles, setups. We could take a look at QQQ. One minute left. Yeah, QQQ is below. Wow. Look at that. Way below. So yeah, QQQ has definitely some potential to go do this, break the low. And here we have
It's 8:30.
Ah, shit. Wait, what the heck? How much did it go in with? 104. I thought it was a momentum. Still in. Yeah, it kind of became a no-touch entry. But I could just wick around and not do anything. Take partials, kinda don't want to do that. But I'll do some of them. I'm gonna hold on. Oh, something weird's happening. I gotta hold, gotta hold, gotta hold, gotta hold. Hold on. Alright, I think that's mostly noise right now. Yeah. It's mostly noise. Yeah, I got out. It was my entry idea was here, and then I let it be this, and then it, yeah, I think we're gonna chop around. Yes, it could also be the balance of the liquidity, but usually liquidity is more, it dips inside of it, kind of like, dipping your chips into some salsa. Now this could be a second opportunity to re-enter. Double wick. Entry. I mean, I don't have that high expectations of today. I'm okay with missing out. Okay with walking away. I'm okay with taking it slow. I have to take it slow. I have to take this whole year very slow. That's the mathematically correct thing to do. Also the hardest thing to do, the impulsive thing to do is let me do options, let me try to get huge returns. But with shares, there's some breathing room and better opportunities will come up. This is not necessarily an A plus setup. For me, it's more like the market has an opportunity to create a place, a shape of a chart. Do people want that? I don't think so. But let's get out of this. Okay. Buying power, I only have less than a quarter left. So right now we're at the 5-minute opening range. Failing to go higher. I should edit these numbers, but I don't know if I could edit them. Pretty sure I could edit. That's something I should do instead of typing it in, just clicking them. Five-minute opening range, which is here. Does it take off with momentum? I would only do a retest. A single candle retest, possible. To the bull side, yeah, it's possible. I went with the touch bounce. Let's see if that works, if that holds. It should look more like this. Yeah, I might give it all back. It's fine. It's not an ideal setup either way. It is kind of restructuring, but with small candles. Like it's not very few candles. The 5-minute range, opening range failed, so that's why I went in. So let me see if I can general mini quotes. No. I don't know how to edit these, but I'm about to stop out. It could pop out crazy right here. And I'm out. So I give it all back. It's fine. I don't really have buying power no more. I don't really give bounces breathing room. Only if it's structural. The only reason I do the breathing room is to calculate the take profit area. mean, I still have buying power for options, but that's not healthy. It's Friday. Fridays are slow. Sometimes they just don't do anything. Now, if I could edit these, that would be awesome. I could do it on my phone. My phone is pretty easy. They're very easily adjustable. I think, let me see. Okay, so on my phone, I could do it. And I don't have to click anything on my screen. I could just go off of what I see here. And they'll show up there on the screen. So maybe I should start doing that. Just trade off my phone and it'll show up on my screen. Just seems like the logical thing to do. Let's see. That flashing means I entered. And I can see settled cash and all that good stuff on my end. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I don't know how to edit this. I could do it on my end. That's pretty easy. Chopping around, chopping
It's
around.
8:45.
Better opportunities will come up. Yeah, it's a slow day. Whatever. It's a slow day. What can I say? It's a slow day after. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Let's look at QQQ. Yep, also chopping around. VIX gained some, yeah. VIX gained some. Let me get at least a year in there. Bitcoin, I want this thing to go up. Come on, Bitcoin. Go to 90 eventually. I got a plan. getting the itch. Getting the itch to go short. Got the itch, got the itch. See, we lost $7 because of options. Ugh. Options are bad. And I go in many times and out, and it's just bad, man. It's just bad behavior. Right now, I'm trading with my monkey instincts. Monkey trader. Get the low, get the lows, 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 get the lows. Monkey, 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 monkey see, monkey, 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 monkey. Yeah, what a monkey. That's monkey. That's monkey, monkey. That's monkey, monkey. $3.95. That's far away, dude. Come on. That's dumb of me. That's very dumb of me. But this is a gambling addiction. It's a slow day. Why am I even participating? Ay, ay, ay. Like, this is bad participation. Like, I should walk away. But no, here I am.
It's 9 o'clock.
And I still have buying power. See, options are a very bad tool for gambling. It's very enabling. That's what I'm trying to say. Very, very enabling. I got no business being here. No business trading this, bro. I have no business taking these trades. And look, this, see how addicting it is? I made $10 from that little blip. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Behavior. Could it go higher from here? You know, I'm not a genie. But walk away before I make something stupid. I still have buying power. Plenty of buying power. No way. No bueno. This is where I start to rationalize it, like, okay, that was a higher low. Reason to get in here. And boom. Taking off. 1, 2. 15-minute opening range. I mean, I could probably see that, but come on, there's no confluence. Just a small trade. A successful trade would be like if I'm trading the pivot, it'd be something like that up to here, which doable. It's doable. It's probably gonna do it, but it's too late for me to get in. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I need a shower. Today's Friday. Friday I do work out. Probably leg day. Let me see. Friday's chest, arm pull downs, incline curl, a lot of biceps. Oof. I want to grow my chest though. No, rows. So it's a pulling, curling day. I should just do chest. Did I do chest yesterday? I did shoulders yesterday. Let's see if it does a retest. No, it's already. Why did I draw that line? I don't know why I draw that. It should be right here. Ten contracts. I would have been able to do 5 contracts, $50, but no. No bueno.
changes what their body can do. Now, there's a bunch of comments on this original video saying things like, "Oh, bring this device back," but this was never a real product. It was a one-off prototype someone filmed for a 1940s TV show. But actually, you're way more right than you know for thinking that this should be brought back, because this wheel did something that almost no modern baby gear does. It actually responded to the baby's movement without holding them up. So the baby kicked, they spun around the wheel, and that was it. So the wheel and the idea looks crazy by itself, but the baby there was kicking, pushing, and generating all of that movement themselves. And as baby gear has developed, what we replaced this with is with devices that just hold babies still. And yes, of course, there are devices like walkers, but it's actually not the same. Walkers just hold your baby in an upright position that they cannot naturally hold themselves, and the pushing forward from a walker has zero carryover to wheel walking. And this carryover is what we actually want. So that's exactly.
So here I am. Gonna wait till 9:30 and then take off. Qué calor. No, 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 qué calor. Slow progress is progress, man. I'm sitting here training myself to just sit still, bro. Sit still. No viewers, it's fine. Qué calor.
It's 9:15.
we're getting mixed signals. This is where frustration kicks in. If I keep trading, well, I gotta see an opportunity. Failed, failed, failed. Break this, go down. Either this. Volume is decent. This one's probably better. This one's ambitious. I don't want to give it breathing room. So my chart looks chaotic for sure. It definitely does. Oh, 2 contract, that's not good. Not good at all. I should just get rid of my buying power. Because I am being irresponsible right now. Fail, 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 fail. $19 on the day. So the option contracts are there. Watch, and I still have $155 worth of buying power. I could get rid of it just to protect myself, you know. Just to protect myself, I'm gonna get rid of my buying power. Alright. Trying to get rid of my buying power because it is. Oh, I bought Q. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to go. I was at least gonna try to make bullish move. But I went with the L, with the bearish. Stop out. I was supposed to do this. There we go. I got rid of my buying power. I was trying to do this, like go up, but I bought for the way down. It's fine. Look, and so much time has passed that I ended up forgetting that technically I'm still in for this thing right here. And then I started focusing on this line, and now it's gonna reach it. So it took a good minute to accomplish this. 25 minutes of wait time, and it's gonna hit that target. But I'm all out of buying power. Let's get rid of all the buying power. Let's get rid of all of it. I don't want no buying power in my hands right now. I gotta know the numbers too. This is 647. No touch exit, man. Come on. So I made money with options, even though I wasn't supposed to trade. I'm not. I shouldn't. I saw some opportunities and I went with small size, and that's the reason I did it. But I'm justifying, so I'm justifying, and I'm just gambling. guys look touched, fulfilled. Fulfilled.
He beat the man and his girlfriend so bad he looked up and said, I love you. I love you, man. Happy Black History Month. He beat the man and his girlfriend so bad he looked up and said, I love you. I love you. I love you, man. Happy Black History Month.
It's 9:30.
He beat the man and his girlfriend so bad he looked up and said, I love you. I love you, man. Happy Black History Month.
I gotta realize that structure doesn't mean it has to respect the trend. It could just be a pivot going higher and higher.
That he purchased $50,000 worth of a stock called Insight Enterprises. Now, right off the bat, there were a few things to take note of. One, this stock is trading at 3-year lows right now, and he's clearly buying the dip. Two, the market cap on this stock is currently sitting around $2.6 billion, which is relatively small. And three, over the past 10 months, McCall here has invested $200,000 into this stock. Now, here's the sketchy part.
As index